The final scrimmage of the fall cost Michigan its offensive captain and guard, Kirk Lewis. He suffered a broken arm in practice, and the season for him was over. The 6'3", 235-pound Lewis out of Garden City West High School played well last year and was expected to lead the offensive line this year. Instead, it was back to the books for medical student Lewis and inactivity for athlete Lewis. A difficult task for the captain to sit on the sidelines when his team is playing.
You know, and I didn't realize it'd be that bad. I didn't realize how much I really missed the game until I walked out that first time at Wisconsin when the rest of the team went on the field, and I was still there in my civilian clothes, and you know they're all out there playing, and it's been really rough on me.
But you're there, you're a part of it on the sidelines and doing whatever you can.
Yeah, I am. You know, as a captain, I've been able to get involved with the team, and but it's just not the same as playing to me, and it's worse psychologically. I just, you know, I get up for the game and I can't let myself go once I get out there in the field. You know, I'm a nervous wreck.
Pretty soon you have to make a decision career-wise. I mean, you've got to bear down on the books a little bit.
Yeah, that's for sure, and I'm bearing down right now. You know, I don't have the strain of football practice to go through every day, although I'm down there every day and I do work out and try and rehabilitate my arm, but I'm really buckling down on the books right now.
Kirk works very hard at physiology, which is what I know best, and he always was very active in the conference sessions that I had with him, and I'd call him a very good student.
Unique would be the word, I suppose.
Well, he's unique in the sense that he's the only student that we've had contact with in medical school at Michigan that was at the same time playing varsity football. So that the demands on his time from that it's probably hard for us to even realize how much that's taking from his normal study time. He's the only person that we've ever had contact with that was playing football at the same time that they were taking physiology, because we have this new program that's just 4 years old where students come in from high school and take pre-medical and medical work concurrently, and this enables them to get a BA and a medical degree in 6 years as opposed to a normal time lapse of about 8 years.
I've actually done better during the fall than I have the other time, and I think the reason is because during the fall with football, I realize I don't have any time except to do what I've got to do, and I'm disciplined through football, and so as a result, I just discipline myself to do the work.
You're hitting the books hard now. You've got some scholarships too.
Yeah, I've picked up $1,000 through a National Football Foundation Hall of Fame Scholar Athlete Award.
But I really noticed it was a lot tougher for him when he started spring practice last spring. I just finished teaching him this last spring, and he came to class beat up on occasion, and so I think it really had an effect, and I think Kirk realized too that it was having some effect. He did better work before spring practice started, and I think that's just the reality of the situation. A person just can't spend that much time taking the physical punishment that one takes playing football and perform in something as demanding as physiology at the same level.
Next year we start on the wards, and actually
you start on the wards.
Yeah, we're in the hospital all day, and we go on different rotations, and there's no way I could play football and be on the wards at the same time. On some days I'd be on call 24 hours a day. If I couldn't be on call and be down at the football field.
Yeah, that's part of your decision for next year then too.
Yeah, that's a big factor on what I can work out in school as well as playing football.
Where does pro football fit into your plans, if at all?
Well, if I ever have the opportunity to play, I think I'd like to play. I feel I owe it to myself just to give it a try. Plus, I enjoy the game quite a bit. I'd like to give pro football a shot, although in the long run I want to be a doctor. And
You wouldn't be a 10, 15-year commitment then for pro football.
Well, I certainly don't want to make a career out of it and then quit playing pro football and have nothing left to fall back on. I want to finish medical school, and that's what I want to be. That's when I'm 50 years old. I want to be practicing medicine. I don't want to be playing football while I'm not at 50, but or coaching or something.
Doesn't want to be a coach. Does that make it easy for you?
He'd be a great coach, though. He could be great at anything he wanted to be, because he's just what he said there. He's very disciplined, and because it's difficult to take the academic load that he does and play football as well.
You might get him back next year.
Well, if I had to bet, I'm not a betting man. Knowing Kirk and his great motivation for football, I think he's going to try his best to work something out to come back to play for the Wolverines next year.
With a smile, I judge you'd kind of like to have him in your offensive line.
He knows my feeling on it. I'd very much like to have him come back, but I want him to do what he wants to do. The academics have to come first. If he can make the arrangements through the medical school to play football, I'd like to have him play. I think it'd be worthwhile for him, too. But it's a decision he's going to have to make.
All right.